is Sass Craft Society, and my name is Sheena. I'm the primary artist, although there's a couple of artists that work on stuff that fits with our cottage crone core vibes.
Right. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we set up everything and sell it out of our own Baba Yaga house. Everything is reclaimed, so it's recycled wood, recycled fabric, recycled paper, recycled teacups that we find from estate sales. We find these in the woods. Anything that you see that has a bone on it is claimed from the forest. So yeah, we handcraft everything. This is our fully outfitted, so they're dollhouses. They also light up.
Oh my God. Look
Yep.
at that. Look at that. I want to live in that house.
I know, right?
Can you shrink me up and live?
I know, and even these ones, which are smaller, have full interiors also.
What?
So we build these ones kind of like ships in a bottle. So we build the insides first and then the outsides. But yeah.
So what inspired y'all to make Baba Yaga themed homes
crone
like this?
crafts we call it. I have Polish Lithuanian ancestry, so I kind of just grew up with the Slavic legends and lore. And I always loved Baba Yaga so much I even have her tattooed on my arm.
My name's Linda Hillard.
So tell me about these cursed objects over here.
Okay, so we have a haunted museum in Chandler, Oklahoma, and they came from our doll room. And he has 300 objects. People randomly mail us stuff or call us and ask us to come take things. These three, when we use the spirit box, they're very talkative. This one tends to move. Her eyes open and close. But she's a very sweet demeanor. We don't bring anything that's negative. We have some that are, and they stay in closed boxes. It's just a small sample of what he has at the museum.
Okay.
And then it's not like, he doesn't just have that. He's got a military room. We just acquired a Nazi flag that all the equipment goes nuts anytime we put it near it. He just had a passion for getting these odd objects, and then he couldn't fit them in the garage anymore. And we are right next to the Lincoln County Museum, and part of their building came available. Renovated it and made it into all these different rooms, and he started placing his objects in there. So once we got out there, randomly boxes will show up at the museum with no return address. There's clowns, there's all kinds of stuff in it.
Oh my God.
So it's just grown from that. He does ghost hunts there. You can come in of an evening, 7:30 to 1, and you have access to all 4 buildings, not just his building, but the whole Lincoln
whole county?
History Museum. So it's like 4 different buildings. So,
Okay.
So and he charges $30 a person for it. It's a steal for anybody
That's a steal
who
for
wants
you.
to go to.
I'm Mark Dellavestia with Factorum Monstrum.
All right.
We do resin art, hand sculpted, hand poured, hand cast, and hand painted. We just have our oddities here. And everything you see here is done in-house at our home studio. I've been doing this about 5 years now, just kind of as a hobby, and wanted to learn how to cast things, mold, cast, and sculpt. This is just a repaint of another one. It is just a anatomical fetal skeleton that came pretty stock white. So that one I just repainted on.
Gotcha. Well, what's your favorite piece of all of these right now?
I would have to say the Fiji mermaid.
Yeah, I saw the Fiji mermaid.
I've always had a fascination with circus gaffs, sideshow items, oddities, that type of thing.
Right.
So I finally decided to go ahead and make one. And this one does feature real human hair, snake skin, and a little plastic skeleton. So.
My name's Leslie Wandell. Got my fingers in many pies, but we are the owners of the Old Park Hotel out in Ballinger, Texas. I'm a co-owner of the Ghost Geeks Paranormal Investigation Team. I'm also a certified registered nurse, and I also offer custom IV therapy. It's all about gathering the scientific data so we can understand it better. I'm a nurse, my husband's a data analyst or data scientist, and we feel like, up until the 1700s, they didn't know what germs were either. So they thought it was all just, curses and, you displeased the gods. So that's why you got sick. So we feel like paranormal is pretty much that. It's just there's something out there we don't understand, and we're just waiting for science to catch up.
First time I had a real paranormal experience that was really undeniable and I couldn't shake. It was about 3 days after my grandfather passed away. His funeral was the next day, but I was driving and running some errands, and while I was driving, all of a sudden this overwhelming sense of like his cologne just like filled my car, and I had to pull over because it just hit me so emotionally. Anytime he would greet me, he would give me a kiss on my forehead, on my chin, and on both cheeks and my nose. And that was how he'd say hello and goodbye to me.
Aww.
And I was sitting in my car, like, just smelling his cologne and his hairspray. And but like tears welling in my eyes, just enjoying smelling him one more time. And I felt him turn my head to the passenger seat, and he kissed my forehead, my chin, both cheeks, and my nose. And then it disappeared in like 3 seconds. The smell, everything was just gone.
Right.
I'm thinking about it. But, I grew up in Texas, Bible Belt. I grew up Baptist. I grew up in church my whole life. And I was always taught that anything paranormal was demonic. Anything paranormal was evil. And so I always, I ignored it. I always ignored it. But having that experience, I was like, there's no way my poppy was evil. That's not what that was. That was something that I can't explain.